Hi, everybody. This is Hisano Shepherd from Pearl Paradise. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, and maybe good evening, maybe good early evening for some of you. Maybe it's a late night or a very early morning. Hi, this is Hisano tuning in live from Pearl Paradise. We are in our West Los Angeles studio. Welcome in. I already saw a birthday. So, Audrey, happy birthday. You are a June Pearl month baby. So, this is like a perfect place to be today. Happy birthday. And thank you, Onion Pencil, for chiming in so early. Tiffany, Dowdy1, thank you for coming. And Berna, she is going to try and sit on her hands today. I learned some new stretching, neck stretching with my hands underneath my bum. So maybe you could do that with us. Onion Pencils here. Kim Johnson from Florida is here. Claudia from New York. Hello, everybody. Good to see familiar faces and also new people here. So Adriana, hello, and Corey. Okay, great, Tiffany. Welcome. And Watcha is here. Yes, today is all about South Sea pearls. And Karen Louie is here. Julie is in France. Oh, nice. And it's late. Okay. It's so nice to have you tune in from there. And amazing. Karen is wearing pearls from the Hong Kong event. Let us know what kind of pearls you are wearing. And for a lot of us who's been on this live event journey, if you have already received your previous purchases, let us know what's been your favorite piece so far. Here in Pearl Paradise, we've been working a lot of custom pieces after the events, and we got to see some really beautiful finished pieces within this past couple weeks. So please let us know which one you're wearing or which one you are just absolutely in love with. I would love to hear from you. I have already heard from so many, but it's just nice to have a place to share that. And if this is your first time, this is Pearl Paradise live streaming. And what we do is we cherry pick a handful of pearls for each segment, and it is offered for purchase. The best way to make a claim is on the comment section. You need to put in the item number. So today it's going to start as SL-1 or SP-1, and you can claim. And sometimes there'll be multiple choices. So if there's a multiple choice, you are going to write down SL-1A. It's mine, and it will be the first person to claim that item. It's going to go to you. And then once we receive your email address, so if this is your first time, you make that claim, you win it, you're the first person, please make sure to send us your email address. You can send it to us by support@pearlparadise.com. Email us at support@pearlparadise.com, and we will capture your email, your first and last name, and then we can send you the purchase link. Once you receive once you pay for the item, and we will ship the item to you, there is a 48-hour period, 2 business days, for you to think about the item once you receive it. So a lot of times we are selling pearls as loose or unfinished. Unfinished meaning there's no findings or settings attached to it. We will ship that pearls to you. You have 48 hours to inspect it to make sure that that is the one that you really want. And you'll also have a return shipping label. So you'll be able to send it back to us and say, no, this is actually not what I was thinking, or yes, I love it so much. Please, let's talk about what kind of settings we can do. So we can do it both way, either way. And then we'll finish the jewelry. We can do virtual appointments to take a look at our variety of settings as well, which is really fun. I really get to know the client's taste after they claim their pearls, and it's a really fun journey to look at the pearls unfinished and to the very end where people can try it on and they'll take pictures, and it's really fun when we really get to see the finished product. So we go through that kind of process. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comments here. We are live streaming in YouTube and also Facebook Live. And today, very, very new, we are also streaming live on our website. So if you like to go to pearlparadise.com/TV, you'll be able to go there and watch it live. Anybody who wants to make a claim using anonymous names, you can do that through our website. So when you go on to /TV, it will ask you to write down your first name and last name. You could create a creative name if you like, and then you could make a claim that way if you like to do it more discreetly. And if you have any questions, let us know, and you can give us any questions about pearls, or if you have any technical questions, we have staff here to help you out. So yeah, Karen found it. Maria, it's good to have you here. Sees, hi. Bren, good to see you. And yes, please make sure that, I know it's super exciting once you claim it and you get it, but we won't be able to send you the invoice if you don't give us your email address. So please follow through to send us your email address at support@pearlparadise.com, and we will take care of the rest for you. Hi, Cora. And Lorraine is here, and Elsie's, and Rachel. Aloha. You're from Hawaii, Rachel? And okay. Okay, Elsie's, try it again. You should be able to go into pearlparadise.com/TV. And if you have any trouble, let us know. So today is all about South Sea pearls and South Sea unique shape pearls that we call Baroque shapes. And this is kind of the part 2 from the last show. We did the exotic Akoyas, and the person Jeremy worked very closely with is a producer who resides in Japan, and he again worked very closely with them for this show, for the Baroque South Seas. And so it was a very intense geek session of like choosing which pearls. Jeremy did a lot of it, and then we got to choose our favorites from it. So it is kind of a silvery color, silver whites to blues to golden. So it's a lot of fun colors and shapes. And we get to kind of share that along for today. And then Monica is saying hello from Reno. Hello. And Mima, you made it. Okay. And yeah, Elsie's, if you're comfortable with the YouTube, why not? If this is working, then it might be good for you. And then Carol's here, but not here. She's here, but she's not really here. And Hillary, she is enjoying today from the beach. How nice. You're at the beach and you're looking at pearls. What a beautiful combination. So, okay. Does anybody else have any questions or comments? Are we good to go for the very first one? I think we're all excited enough to see it, so let's get started. The very first item is going to be SL-1. SL-1, and this one is 13.6 by 16 millimeter silver champagne ombre South Sea. It's an organic teardrop shape. I see an intense silvery green that almost look like a pistachio, but the golden is pretty strong on here. Can you see? Especially the bottom area, the gold gets pretty intense, and then the upper portion gets more of a silvery color, and then the gold comes back right at the tip. And so this one, I would love to show you how the pearls the color kind of works. So this is a shell South Sea. So the South Sea pearls, the Pinctada maxima mussels, they have two kinds. They are silver lip and golden lip. Golden lip has more of a gold around the ends here. And then this one is the South Sea, the white silver lip one, where you see predominantly silver color over here, even though this is already kind of nice and clean and shaved. So if you look at the entirety of it, it would have been a lot more taller and wider. This one is also pretty big, but it was cut to make it into this beautiful kind of a coin shape shell, and it was polished as well. But as you can see, South Sea pearls can get quite large because of its size. And the color of the pearl is going to be determined by the color of the outer area right here. So it is possible for both silver lip and the golden lip to get both white color, silver color, champagne color, golden, and even the blues. So we don't know what color the pearls will exactly come out as, but we can always hope for. So the white South Sea pearl farmers are always hoping to get the nicest white color or the silver color as possible. And the golden South Sea farmers are trying to get as gold as possible. But a lot of the colors can be in this kind of in-between colors, which is also unique on its own. It's also beautiful on its own. And we are very lucky to show you this range of color today and the range of shapes as well. And the sizes are pretty large. So this one is SL1. 13.6 by 16, and this is kind of like difficult to measure as well because of its organic shape. Some areas are going to be a little bit slimmer than other, but overall it's about 13.6 by 16 millimeter tall. Silver champagne ombre South Sea pearl. It's undrilled, and so it's not set onto anything. And it is $480. The luster of it is very nice, sharp. Surface is very clean. I saw one bump right there, which is also a nice little kind of a little bump right there, but it doesn't look like a blemish to me. And it is overall a very clean, nice pearl. So that is number one, the ombre color, $480. Moving along to the next one, it has a beautiful, kind of like a bean shape. And this one is SL-2. And SL-2 is about the same size as the first one. It's a little bit longer, 13 by 17.7 millimeter, and it's for $440. It is a unique shape, very clean surface. There's a little bit of the spots, like you'll see spots like that. That's kind of a typical Baroque pearl. And pearl collector, SL, it's mine. Congratulations. Wow. Oh, it's SL1. Yes, SL1 has been claimed. Congratulations. Okay, and this one is the gold, kind of a it's kind of interesting to talk about these gold because I see gold, but I also see silver at the same time. And so to me, this gold is a cooler type of gold, kind of a green gold, if you will. And then I see a little bit of that silver blue that kind of goes around it. And it lightens up a little bit at the tip right here. But it's a very satisfying bean shape to me. So this one is SL-2 Silver Champagne Ombre, and it's for $440. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to number 3. Number 3 is a deeper gold, and this one is 13 by 19.1. So again, it gets a little bit longer in the length. This is more of a familiar kind of a fireball-like shape, and you could see that the bead is somewhere in this area. And then the growth, there's a lot of that nacre growth right there. So it does kind of have that freshwater fireball-esque, but this definitely is a South Sea pearl. And this is more of a golden color with a touch of silver at the top. There is the silver top right here. And the back has this interesting folds and crevices, which I really love about Baroque pearl. It gives this such a character. And yes, don't you love it all? Yes, I love them too. And it has a really good sharp luster on this one. I see also as I turn this pearl, I see a hint of pink. So there's a hint of rose overtone. Do you see that right here? Right around here, you see just a hint of pink. But overall, this is a nice, consistent color of the gold. It's deeper at the bottom, and then it meets with this silver overtone at the top. So kind of a color shifting pearl as well. And it's a beautiful shape. Let's look at the bottom here. Side view, back view. Although any surface can be a front view or the back view, depending on what you would wear it, how you would set it with. Could you hold them off the white background between fingers? Absolutely. So here you go. And I'll make a turn. So this is where I see a little bit more of the silver than the deeper gold. But then, yeah, at the tip, you see a little bit more of the silver. And then it gives a really dark gold right at the bottom. And I love how smooth the surface is. It's very clean. It looks like a sculpture, yes. So this one is SL3, and it's for $450. Next one is a beautiful drop shape. Here you go. This one is SL-4. SL-4 is 13.4 by 17.8 millimeters. So a lot of these pearls are in the similar size range. This is a great size for pendants, and it's about 13 by 17 for a lot of them. Again, it has a cooler gold and silver, so this is more of that champagne look. The luster is excellent on this. It's very sharp luster. It starts out kind of a bluish green at the top, and then it looks a little bit darker in the lemony, it's like a lemon but silver overtone, and it has that champagne look to it. Interesting color. This looks like a beautiful drill spot for a pendant, and there's a little bit of spots here that could be the back side, but look how clean. Yeah, there's like one little spot right there. If I were to make this into a pendant, this would be the face right there. And Kristen says, how much are pearls? This one is $475. The range we've been showing is $450, $440, $480. So far it's been under $500. That beautiful. I think something like this, it looks good in both white gold or yellow gold. White gold can definitely make the pearl look a little bit cooler, and yellow gold will bring the warmth a little bit. So depending on what you are in the mood for, I think this pearl will go really lovely either way. Okay. Oh, you're a collector. Got it. And the next one up, so we are, yes, showing series of single loose Baroque South Sea pearls. They're both silver lip and also golden lip pearls. This one, perhaps it came from a golden lip. It has more of a gold here, but who knows? This one is SL-5. SL-5, and this is 13 by 18.6 millimeter. And definitely this one, you can see the both bicolor, the silver and the gold. So how fun would it be if you mix and match the gold color of the findings or the chains to wear it together? The side view of this one is also really interesting. It gets really interesting shape of this wrinkled kind of tip right here. Do you see that? Kind of the almost, we could almost see that the pearl was turned somehow. It has this nice lines. It's beautiful here at the top. And then it gets very bulbous at the front, kind of like a fireball as well. And it has the silver at the top, and then it becomes a deeper gold at the bottom here. Turning it around, has a really nice, beautiful, smooth surface. So these are great for even brooch style pins or pendants. Really beautiful. Nice for summer as well. Yeah. So this one is SL-5. Beautiful silver gold ombre. And I'm moving on to SL6. SL6, it's even deeper. So this is for somebody who loves golden pearls. This one is definitely more of a darker gold, and it has a beautiful swirl that you kind of see this like lines over here. And this one is Jeremy's favorite. So this one is SL-6. And let's give it a twirl. You see that tip right here. And when you turn the back, it's really interesting because it shows up a little bit silver, like a little silver gray at the bottom. and then it turns deeper gold again. Beautiful shape, nice and smooth, with this beautiful undulating like line here in an angle. Yeah, Heidi, this shape is very satisfying to me. It's beautiful. There's some movement to this shape, but it's subtle. And South Seas are, it is not an easy pearl to farm. They require very pristine conditions. Majority of these pearls are from Australia. We believe that these are all from Australia, and it needs pristine water, good weather conditions, and majority of the pearl farms are in a very, very remote area where no tourist or anybody can just easily get to. So South Sea pearls are called the Rolls Royce of pearls because not just because of the pricing. Yes, it's the most expensive, but it's because it takes quite a team of people, not just the performers, but the people who are working there, and a good partnership with Mother Nature to create such a large size pearls in these pristine colors of white, gold, silver, and blues. So it really does take quite a production for us to be able to receive South Sea pearls and offer them. So it's a very special day today. So that one is SL6. And for anybody who loves blues, we're gonna go into some blues now. And this one is like fun. This one is a fun one. SL7 bicolor. Subtle. Could we brighten up the color a little bit? SL7. Yeah, that's good. What can we name this? Like, what color is this? You know, it's like a gradation, but it's not your typical gradation because it starts kind of silver blue, and then there is this intense gold to it, but then there's this halo effect of pistachio like green around it. There's so much going on, and the shape is also very different from other type of drop shape. This is definitely not drop. Look at the top here. It has this kind of bumpiness. Hammered surface is a telltale sign from the pearl that it came from a very healthy oyster or a mollusk. And it has this beautiful bicolor. And then it has this beautiful bulbous shape here that it's an indication that there is a bead nucleated inside. It is. It's sea blue, a Turner landscape, crazy pearl. It is. It's kind of it doesn't want to be defined by one category. It loves to be on its own, I think. The luster is very sharp on this. SL7 shows a little pink on my screen. Oh, yeah? Yeah. So this one, I see a little bit of that pink you're talking about, like flashes of it. It's odd, but in a beautiful way. Wind-blown hair, yes. It's quite fun. Like how would you set this? Where would the setting be? What would it be? These are the kind of questions I ask myself when I look at these pearls. Yeah. Exactly. Splashes, exquisite. Yeah. Look at that. little bit of green, a little bit of deeper blue that you see. Yep. So that one is SL-7. And we can definitely show you some samples of our pendant setting as well if you're curious. We do have a really nice selection of them that would go perfectly with these very organic, unusual shape Baroque South Sea pearls. Now, we are going into the blues a little bit. Blue is such a popular color in pearls, and we saw some beautiful blue Baroque Akoyas last show. And this is what blue or silver blue is like in the South Sea world. So every blue is slightly different. Tahitian blue, even though there's Tahitian silver blue, it'll look slightly different. So it's kind of nice to have a collection of blues because they're all quite unique on its own. This one has a beautiful shape. It's off round. It's more of a Baroque button, but look how satisfying this plumpy shape is. And let me see if that's that was just a little dust on the pearl, but it's a consistently clean blue. So it is a silver blue. I see a tiny bit of pink in certain areas, but it's not as prominent. So this is a cool silver blue pearl. 13 by 13. 13 by 13 by 14 by 11.11. So it has round-ish, but it's more like a peachy shape, I would say. It's plump and has a nice, really nice color, consistent blue color all around. Yeah. And CR says SL4, it's mine. So congratulations, CR. What would you do with these pearls? SL4. SL4 was that champagne color, the drop one. Congratulations. So this one is SL8. And this is the first silver blue, consistently silver blue one that we are offering today. And it is for $600. And we're going to go slightly bigger now. Still very fun, and it's getting deeper in the blue. This one here, let's see if we could, if I need to, yeah, I think holding it, you could see the blue better. This one is SL-9. SL-9, and it's 13.3 by 16.5 silver blue Baroque South Sea. It has more of a drop shape with a tippy top point right here. And really satisfying, smooth surface. You see a little bit of that hammering effect that we just talked about earlier. A hammered surface is an evidence of healthy, that pearl layers are nice and thick, and it is coming from a very healthy mussel or mollusk. There's a little tiny dimple or like a little bump right there. But this would be a beautiful, beautiful pendant, maybe sideways or a pointy side down. It feels good holding this. And sometimes I'll do a shake test to see Baroque pearls, because they are organic in shape. Sometimes the nucleus gets loose inside, so then when you shake it, you'll hear it. Yeah. And Catherine is saying, I love a hammer surface. Heading back to LA tomorrow. Oh, you're coming to LA. Oh, nice. So this one is SL-9. And we're going to move on to the next one. Let's see. And this one is also a really good shape, fun shape. SL-10. SL-10, this one has more of an elongated shape, up to 20 millimeter in length. So it's a tall pearl, 13.9 across. Again, another silver blue color. And it has a darker blue at the bottom, and then it goes a little bit light at the top. This one is also would be an amazing piece as a pendant or a pin. There are some little dimples, lightly textured on one side. Chubby chrysalis is any in pencil. Yeah. Something about South Sea pearls, the surface, it feels, because of the size, it has this satisfying like surface quality to it. It looks very strong and bold, and I feel very secure with this like drilling and designing around it. It feels like very strong, that this pearl can withhold quite a bit with the designing and drilling, setting, things like this. And it's just kind of like a feeling that I get. How does sound when shaking affect drilling? So if you mean what happens when we drill, when the pearl nucleus is loose, it can be challenging at times. And depending on how the pearl is formed and where the bead is and how much of a space there is, sometimes we'll fill it with epoxy and then set the setting so that it will be secure, and they're more durable. So durability will always depend on the nacre thickness and nacre thickness around the bead. If there is thin areas, then that can be more of a delicate area. But when I'm kind of touching and kind of feeling it out, and it just feels very solid. And to me, that's usually a really good sign when I'm setting it, drilling it, and setting it, that it is a quality pearl, that I get to set it like securely. So that feels really good. Baroque Akoyas, because the size are smaller, sometimes will come across some challenges. But the South Sea pearls are typically very promising. So this one is SL-10, everybody. And then the next one here is SL-11. And I love this shape and the color. It's really beautiful. SL-11, similar size, again, 13 by 18 is about the size, SL-11. And look at this, like, again, it's more of a light silver at the top, and then it becomes darker. There is some really hammered texture on it. And Jeremy is answering Watch's question of how are they processed? Are they polished? And these are not treated. They only go through light polishing. Sometimes they'll use like a walnut husks, I believe. And they're just polished and that's it. So South Sea pearls SL11 price is $650. And so these are just lightly polished and that's it. So the color is the way it came from the mollusk, and it's just lightly polished. So, you know, you could really see the texture of this pearl really, really well. Look at that. And I'll hold it on my hand so you can kind of see the scale as well. These are on the larger side, so I particularly like these pieces and make them into pendants. Would be nice. Or part of a necklace, maybe. But look how nice and green. There's like a green orient to this pearl. And I love the texture on it. It just very fun. It almost looked like lacquer, but it's not. And it's just layers and layers of pearl nacre. So this one is SL11. SL12 is a very special color. It's it is pistachio, so it's a pistachio color. Ta-da! Oops. Let's go down a bit. Brighten up the color. Not the color, but the light. Yeah, there we go. So this one is SL12, and it's a pistachio drop South Sea. Intense. This is more of like a gold plus pistachio. It's very green orient to it, and it is a pungent color. It's really intense. And Stephanie, SL12, congratulations. This is a special pearl, and I think Stephanie really understands it. You don't see this kind of depth that often. It almost have a metallic like luster, and I'm turning it and the color is consistent all the way around. Look at the tip too, and the bottom. The bottom has a slight blue to it, which I think is really fun, interesting, and unique. So congratulations, Stephanie. This one is a smaller size, 11 to 12.9, but good job for this South Sea to grow into such a beautiful color. And congratulations to Stephanie as well. Okay. It's a truly beautiful pistachio pearl. I agree with you, Karen. Next one is another beautiful pearl. This one is SL13, and this one is on the 12 by 13 millimeter size. It has that similar size of the blue that we saw earlier. However, this one is slightly different, and it is a Baroque button is what the producer is calling it. And it has a beautiful silver blue all the way around with certain lines and dimples, which makes free-form Baroque, so unique, one of a kind. There's really no true identical Baroques. So making pairs is a challenge, but also it's fun. Yeah, it's a sweet pearl. I love the color. I love how it's like nice and sweet. And over the years, I have seen a lot of our clients who love to mix and match with their blues. So if somebody has a blue Baroque Akoya strand, they will have like a large blue South Sea enhancer pendant that they can wear it together, which is always a nice option because Baroque Akoyas won't become this big, but you get to kind of work with it together with the South Sea. Like a heart. I know, Corey, this looks like a heart. Yeah. So that one was SL13. We're moving on to Jordan's favorite. And she'll probably chime in to tell us why she loves this so much. I mean, it was really quick when she chose this. So this one is SL14, Jordan's favorite. Tell us.
So this one is my favorite. Just that green color on the bottom is like an olive green almost. And I have not seen that shade a lot in the pearls we've had. So I just think it's really special. And the ombre is just, it's beautiful. The shape is perfect. And yeah, my eye just kind of went right to it.
Yeah. Yes, this is a really nice ombre color. Again, we don't know if it came from a silver lip or the golden lip. It just kind of came with this two-tone. And the shape is really nice. The drop shape is always nice as a single pearl pendant. And excellent luster. Very clean surface, too. Look at that. This is the point right here. And it really does become rich gold with that green. I think the silver tone is all the way around the pearl, and then the gold was introduced, and so the color makes it a cooler gold. It's a beautiful, beautiful pearl. There's nothing quite like it. Like you can't just dip and dye it half and make it look like this. It just has to have this buildup of this pearl layers to look like this. So this is really fun, and there's not one bad angle on these pearls, says LC's. Yeah. Okay. So how is everybody doing so far? Good. Are we going to... Ooh. Okay. So the next ones are earrings or pairs. And I'm going to show you the first one, SP1 series. SP1 series is white South Sea, Baroque pairs, and these are 8 to 9 millimeters, and there are 4 pairs available, and I will show them on the macro lens close up, but there's 4 pairs available, and these are $260 a pair, and we can really see the color better on the macro lens. This is A. A is, tone it down the light a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Is it has more of a silver blue, and then the B has silver to silver rose overtone. C is the silver is a little bit blue greenish silver with a rose overtone is C. And then D is also a nice silver blue body color with hint of rose. So these are, like little snowmen. And Bren says SP1B is hers. So congratulations, Bren. This one is really nice. You're getting that satisfying B. So A, C, and D are still available. So there's A, C, and D. And even the backside is pretty clean on these. Really fun pieces. An excellent price for $260 for a white South Sea pear. It's a nice price. And you get this unusual shape here. And Bren, this is your B pearl, sharp luster, and it's a fun shape. And oops, and here's A. Looking at the back side and the front here. So beautiful, beautiful pearls. Now we are going to SP-2, and SP-2 is also 8 to 9. These are $315 a pair, and it has a little bit more blue. And I'll show you on the macro lens here. So this one here is A, B, and C, and Hillary says SP2A is mine. So this pair here is yours, Hillary. Congratulations. Let's take a look at the back side. This is SP2, super cute, plump pearl right here. Nice and silver blue pearl. And then this side too, very nice and clean. Really, this is so cute. It has a really cute shape to it. Okay, and then B and C are still available. These are kind of like beans. It has that bean-like shape. Not quite round, not quite drop, but it's like a bean shape. It's a little dimple right there for the B, but the front looks really good. Sharp luster, excellent matching. Silver, hint of silver rose. And then the C is also close to the color of the A pair. It has a beautiful blue, blue body color, silver blue body color with a hint of pink here. And hint of pink on here too. Interesting shapes, lines as well. That makes it a organic style. But yeah, so Hillary, congratulations with the A. B and C are still available. And we're going to, more blues, some more silver blue pairs. This series of pairs reminds me a little bit of the Akoyas, but these are still white South Seas. And so we have 5 options here, SP-3, and I'm going to move it over to the macro lens because it's not the light and lighting is a little bit better in this camera. And Kate says SP3-B is hers. So congratulations, Kate. This pair right here is going to your way, going your way, and look at that beautiful pearl right there. There is some dimples, but there's a beautiful blue, and there's this like hint of pink to it, which makes it really beautiful. This will go really well with any of the silver blue Baroque koyas that we were featuring earlier last month. Yeah, these are really similar in color, which is so wild because they are completely different species and they can produce something quite similar and a very different, coming from a very different body of water as well as temperature, and all of that is so different. And Nancy N and Watcha SP3C. Mine with a question mark. Let's change that to a exclamation mark. Congratulations, and Watcha. You are receiving the C one. And this one is also great. Nice and clean. It's triangular, a little bit triangular, like a kind of a drop shape, almost drop shape, but also kind of off round as well. And look at the luster. Excellent, excellent luster on those. So B and C has been claimed for, but we have A, which is another lighter silver color, but the shape is really nice. It has a beautiful drop shape. And then there's also D and E. And E probably has the most pink to it. E has a very nice pink or rose overtone. There's a little dimple right there. Let's put that in the back. And that's how it would look like. Beautiful pieces. So congratulations. Okay. And we are moving towards. Oh, so now we are talking about the 10 to 11. So there is SP4. This one is SP4, and it's 10 to 11 millimeter silver pear South Sea. And it is for 440. And then the next one up is going to be my earrings, which is the same size range. It's also white South Sea Baroque pearl earrings. So this one, you can wear it as studs easily, I think. It's fun. It has a little bit of that flatness to the backside, which makes studs really easy to wear with the larger size. And it can also be a dangle as well. So look at that from the side. And then while we have this one, I'll show you. Are they as lustrous as a koi? Absolutely. Yes, Julia. So the one I'm wearing is from the same family, but very, very Baroque in shape. I thought this was just really fun. So this one is the earrings that I'm wearing. It's a 10 to 11 millimeter white South Sea Baroque. It has a beautiful silver overtone. Let's see if it'll stay. And it's set with a 14 karat white gold diamond, petite diamond bar. So I'll just pick it up. Is that fun? It's like, it kind of looks like gloves. It has little nubbins. The color is excellent. Yes, it looks like mittens. And here's the back side of it. Nice and smooth. Cute, right? Like really cute Baroque. What I love about this setting is that with my whole position and my earlobe, the diamonds go straight to the very end of my earlobe, and then the pearl appears right beneath my earlobe. So it's like a perfect location for the pearl. Yeah, what I really love about it is that it is such an organic shape, but the luster is very sharp, and the color matches really well with the silver, strong silver with a hint of rose overtone to it. So yeah, this one is what I'm wearing. Going back to this one is the SP-4 10 to 11 millimeter. And how is everybody doing? Isn't that cute? Akoya has a really interesting sharpness of the luster as well. But white South Sea can also have a very sharp luster. But a lot of the South Sea pearls are known for its silky, smooth, soft, velvety, not velvety, silky surface is what South Seas are kind of known for. And yeah, some people see Mickey on the right. They're very cute. I know. All right. And then we're going back to big ones. So big ones are going to be here. This one is SL-15. Big. 19.9 millimeter. If you like to see what 19.9 millimeter looks like against my neck, it's pretty big. And this one is, again, another beautiful silver blue, but it has this, oops, going down a little bit, but it has this ombre-like gradation to it. So it starts out lighter in the silver, and then it gradually kind of gets darker. And look how dark it gets right at the bottom here. There's a little point right there. I wonder what happened to this pearl, but it wanted to stick out just a little bit. But again, there's a very smooth surface. And the color is so nice and consistent. So this is SL-15. Fun, beautiful silver to silver blue. And these are white South Sea pearls that we're showing today. Okay, next one up is another beautiful ombre. This one, again, it kind of has this collaboration of silver blue meets gold, and that combination makes it rather like a greenish golden color. It's really hard to define the color because it has multiple face to this pearl. The shape is really satisfying, kind of a bean shape. We can see that there's a bead right over on this side with that kind of round bead-like shape that it's mimicking. and it has this deeper gold here. And let's take a look on the plump side right here. And then the tip, but the entire body, depending on which way you make it the surface, this side will make it look pretty silver. And then as you turn this pearl, you see the bicolor. And this side, you'll definitely see this darkness of the gold really well. And it's a very satisfying size of 20 millimeter tall, 14.2 across or width. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, and very clean too. This one is very clean. Okay. Next one here is a fun shape. This is beautiful silver blue, and it is another big size. It's 15.2 by 19. This one is SL-17. And this one, you can probably set it this way with the pointy end at the bottom because there is that little bump right there, or it can be set upright this way and show it more like a drop shape. It's a unique shape. It has a little point on two sides here, but it's pretty wide too. When I do a shake test, it feels solid. It kind of looks like a bird also, maybe, perhaps. You see square? Oh, squid. Sweet bean, yes. There's, a lot of artists and designers get very creative working with South Sea Baroques. If you've been to any jewelry shows, especially I see it a lot at JCK shows in Vegas and Tucson gem shows. People get really, really creative with these different shapes, this free form Baroques. This can turn into anything that you can imagine. Surface is nice and clean. I love the consistency of this blue, and it is a one-of-a-kind shape. SL-17. Next one is really nice color, SL-18. I love this top part of this blue. It's very intense. It's a bright blue. There's a little bit of lavender to it, or like a little bit of warm rose to make it a more dark color. It's a little bit more intense of a blue than the other ones. I'm just turning it. It becomes a little bit lighter on the silver on certain areas, but the great part about this pearl is this deep, deep blue right here. It has like that deep ocean blue. If you like blue pearls, this one is a very unique color right at the top right there. Or it could be the bottom. Really depends on what you would do with it. But overall, very nice and smooth. And just to kind of show you on the finger, it's that big. It's a pretty big size, 19.4 millimeter long and 14.5 millimeter across. So substantial size for sure. Okay. Next one up is SL19. This one is also beautiful because it's more of a silver green color. So this one here, I think we need to adjust the lighting to show that it's silver, there's blues, but there's also slight green to it. Oh, there we go. You can see that bump really well. I am so loving this hammered texture and satisfying curvature. This round shape, kind of roundish oval shape of it is nice. Consistent color of the silvery green. And somebody just claimed something. I don't know which number. SL dash. What number? But yeah, this one is SL-19. And it is beautiful. Nice, consistent, silvery green. Okay, next. We have so many of these South Sea pearls, and it's such a treat because we don't get, whenever we have Baroque pearls in the white or the golden South Sea, it's very limited in the quantity that we receive. And so to have this loose pearls that are undrilled is quite a treat for us. So next one up, SL-20. SL-20 is probably the closest to, it's getting close to a silver white. The tip is a little bit more of that silver white color, but there is some blue to it, or a very strong silver overtone with a hint of rose. There's a little bump right there, and it just has this beautiful kind of a bumpy surface. And yet, because these are polished, it feels very smooth to the touch. And it looks great 360 degrees. Yeah. So this one is 14 by 18, and it's SL-20. And we're going to SL-21. SL-21 is an ombre color. It is silver to green. Yeah. And Tiffany says, so pretty. If you know, you know. Harder to find color. Yeah. You know, when you're looking for specific colors on South Seas, it can get very challenging if you're trying to match something, because it does come in such a wild variation of this shade of color. Can you see a little bit of that green at the top? That green kind of orient that you see that can dictate the depth of the color. So you see that there is a deeper blue on this area of the pearl, and then it gets lighter, but it also shifts into kind of a silvery greenish color. Yeah. I'm so curious what happens with these guys, like just changing their minds as they pump out these pearl nacre and the color just shifts. Like, what happens? So there's a little bit of that bumpiness at the top here. But look how big it is. It's a pretty big pearl, 19. Yeah, no, it's 21.2 millimeter in length. So this is a pretty big pearl. Very nice. Okay. And this one too. Oh, this one is an interesting shape. Yeah, it's huge. We are working with a pretty big pearls today. This one is SL22, and it's, what shape would you call this? It's a very difficult shape to kind of explain, because it's bulbous at one side, but then it looks kind of triangular on one side, and then it has a pointy end on this side. Color too. Yeah, what shape do you call this? I'm not sure. It's definitely not round. There's some bumpiness to it. Color is silver. Silver with a hint of gold. What in this area? Weird potato. Some pinks over here, and then some blues. Nugget. Yeah, it kind of has that nugget. Potato, nugget. Yeah, it's a fun shape. And there's some gold right there. So if you were to make this into a ring, perhaps you could set it this way. It could also be a pendant. That's the other side of it. Head of an octopus. Head of an octopus might work. Yeah, totally. How would you pick a side? It's neat all over. Yeah, and this is where the challenge comes when you find a pearl that you love, but then there's so many good sides. Which way would you want to wear it with? And so we've been working a lot with pendants that can be worn front and back too, so that you don't have to decide and you could wear it both ends, both ways. Yeah. Really interesting shape. It's very difficult to mushroom cap. Mushroom cap. Does it look like a mushroom cap, everybody? Yeah. Now to me, it's starting to look like a cloud. Starting to kind of blend in. Clouds. Okay, so that is number 22. Oops. Number 22. Okay, and what did I just press? I hope it was okay. I just pressed something. Can you guys hear me still? Okay. Sometimes I get really surprised when I hit a button and it goes black. Okay. This one, oh, everybody can hear me? Okay, great. SL23, giant. Yeah, it is really giant. This one is big, and it's silver with gold. Again, silver gold combination. And LC says too beautiful. That's why I usually pick a full drill. Can't commit. I want every angle available. Yeah, it's challenging. I get really nervous full drilling pearls when it's big because I feel like I need to wear it as a pendant. But something like this, it could be, full drilled maybe this way, or it could be set big bulby side up, voluminous side up, or it could be set like this, where I think this position is more of a traditional way of setting. What I love about this pearl is this undulating curvature, this like lines that are just organically created by not just the shape of the pearl, but the color. It almost looks like a watercolor painted with silver, blue highlights, and also gold. It just kind of looks like this beautiful painting. Because when you turn it over, it becomes a silver pearl, like a silver blue pearl. And then as I keep turning, it turns gold again. Yeah, I think it's beautiful too. It's a champagne butternut squash. Yes, Claudia got it. Yeah, it does have that butternut squash shape and the color. Beautiful pearl. Okay. Next is, oh, thank you. Yeah, we try to do our best, LCs, with the drilling. Yeah, we always check with each other to double check to make sure that it's in the right spot. And oh, Kasumi, and it was drilled in the bottom. Perfect. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. SL24. This is another one of my favorites, I think, because of how pungent and deep this color is. SL24. This one is silver gold ombre, and it's also 15 by 20. Yeah, look how deep this blue is right here. Super deep blue. And the gold is kind of splashed here and there. It's wild how the gold appears onto this pearl. It looks like there's gold in all different areas. Like it has, to me, it looks like it has a body of a silver blue, like a pretty intense blue color. And then on top of it, there's this like splashes of gold surrounding, like this area, the top has super concentrated gold. And then there are small areas that are just kind of like a squirt of gold that is splashed onto the surface. It's really interesting, almost like a leopard print, or like little specks of gold that is applied. It seems like it's applied. I don't know how, but these are untreated. So Mother Nature and the mollusk kind of decided how this pearl it was going to be, and it's wild. It's a wild color. Yeah, and Corey says this does look like watercolor, and it does. To me, it's just it blends in so well together too. And I'm sure like there's a scientific explanation of all of these, but to me, it just kind of looks like a watercolor that the color has been blended so well. And the luster on this is exquisite. And I have no idea like what you would do with this, but it does look like a pearl meant to be a pendant. And something like this again will look good in both white gold, yellow gold, probably even green gold to make it kind of close to this cooler gold tone. Yeah, it's spectacular color. Deep, deep. This is one of the deeper colors that we are sharing today. And then the next one is SL25. SL25 is a really nice gold. Look at that pungent gold you see here. And slight silver, just a slight silver at the tip right here. So again, this one is another ombre style, but gold is more dominant on this one. It's a little bit of that dimple. Beautiful shape, satisfying shape here. $1,200, 15 by 19. So again, these are large size, deep color, and nice and smooth. You can see that. So nice and lustrous. Beautiful surface. It's touch. I wish everybody can touch it because it feels really good. It feels really good to touch. And I was talking to some of our clients this week. You know, one of the things that I really love about wearing pearls is that we get to wear pearls against our skin and really feel that texture. And to me, even though pearls are very strong and tangible, it to me feels soft when I think about pearls compared to gemstones. Yeah. And Berna says worry pearls. Yeah, worry pearls as you like think about something and you rub it. To me, I would like to replace worry with like dreams or like goal setting pearls or something. Like as you rub this pearl, your dreams come true. Because it's so nice. So satisfying. So that one was SL25. And this one is Clint. Next one is Clint's favorite. And he's right here, so he's gonna tell us what it is.
Shaped like a heart. It's the love pearl.
Love pearl, everybody. Can you see the heart? I think this was on our email. Was it our email? Yeah. Meditation pearls, Kathy. Thank you. Absolutely.
Blue.
Look at how blue. Gorgeous blue, everybody. And that little tippy point right here makes it that organic heart. Let's take a look at the back side. It is very, very sweet. Really nice color. Deep, deep blue. And smooth. Really nice. Big heart. I love how dark this blue is. I don't think so, Karen. I believe the nucleus is round for this pearl. Although there is a place in Indonesia that nucleates heart-shaped nucleus to their golden South Seas. And I have seen some beautiful golden heart shape that gets created there. But this one is most likely a round, regular round spherical bead nucleated. So this one is SL26, and it is 17 by 21, giant blue Baroque South Sea pearl for $1,200. And next one is also very cool pearl. This can easily be worn by both man and woman. Look at that. It's kind of like an ocean blue. This one to me is like a really beautiful symbol of the ocean and the water, like the bubbles to the dark, deep sea. Look at that. Oh, I think this is really gorgeous. How the color just gradiate into this light to dark, and the shape is so beautiful with the 2 points at the end and the bulbousness right here and the lines that you see. It's either this is like the color of a mountain, like a snowy mountain, or yeah, it looks like surfing. It looks like waves, and it has this and Onion Pencil says it reminds me of a Portuguese man o' war. So this is, yeah, let's take a look at the side view. Ooh, I really love this color. So nice to see that silvery cool tone to the dark, dark blue. Like a seashell. Yeah, Corey. It has that seashell-like shape. And yet, yeah, this is a beautiful ombre. And the top looks like this. And let's take a look at the bottom. Yep. Tiffany says, I have a pair of earrings just like this in 25 millimeters. So that's really big. And to have earrings, you have 2 of them. So that's really impressive. Yeah. Okay, so that one was SL27. Really beautiful color combination. And then this one is the biggest pearl that we will be showing, or one of the biggest that we will be showing today. And it is SL28. This one. Jeremy calls it he called it the big fat white drop South Sea, like a very literal name here. We could brighten up the light a little bit. Can you tell how big and fat this satisfying pearl is? Yes. It's this big. Isn't that cool? It's an egg. And it has another egg inside. I can hear it. So this one has an egg inside. But everybody, how satisfying would it be to make this into a pendant? Really beautiful. It's truly an amazing. And the color is definitely white South Sea. It's white South Sea, but it has a very strong silver overtone. And it's huge. Yes, it would be a beautiful enhancer. I mean, it's just big. I would wear this with a long, hefty chain. Yeah, for sure. 19.5 by 21.5. Really big. Yes. So cool, so satisfying. Okay, and then next one, we're going to Baroque pears, and we have 3 available. And next item is called SP-5. SP-5. Let me see if I can. This is A, B. Let me lower this down. B. See B a little bit better. There you go. So this is A and B. And this one up here is C. So let's take a look at A first. A has a very nice, strong silver blue overtone. A strong silver blue overtone with just a hint of, just a tiny, tiny hint of pink. It does have a ruffle, kind of a rough texture, but the shape is really nice and plump. And this side also, beautiful silver overtone. Very unique shape. Clean. And very sharp in luster. So that one is A, it's 480. Let's take a look at B. B also has an interesting shape here. It almost looks like a keshi, but I believe these are Baroques. Clean surface, sharp luster. It does have a nice silver rosé to it. Especially this shape is fun. There are some lines right there that makes also beautiful texture to the pearl. Unique shape. Not quite drop, not quite button either. Size is 11 to 12 millimeter. So these are fun earrings. So that one's B. And then C. So C is also nice and silver, rosé, overtone. This one has a fun line here, but otherwise the surface is nice and clean. The shape mimics each other really well. And it has certain lines and bumps on the other side. But overall, luster is excellent. Look how sharp that luster is. The color is really well matched, and also the size and shape is also very well matched. So this one is C, B, and A, and these are SP-5. SP-5. Okay, now we are going to golden pears, and let's see. Amy asks, would those work as studs? Yes. And I'll show you, like, this is A. And you could definitely set it as studs. And I would say B would be also a good one for studs. And then C would work too, but it's also C is this pearl has a nice pointy side to it, so I kind of like it with as a dangle, but it can be a stud style as well. And Julie, we have slightly bigger and more blue. Okay, we're looking. We are going to switch camera and we're going to take a deeper look at the goldens. So this one is SB-6 and we have 5 pairs available. So I'm going to show you A first. A is more of an oval shape. B has a slightly darker gold at the top and it's more of a drop shape. C is beautiful. It has that ombre look. It starts out with the silvery champagne color and then it gets darker. These are 12 to 13 millimeters. D is the deepest in gold and it's an oval. And E is more of a silver, golden, slightly greenish. Hi, Douglas. It's good to have you. Hello. And yeah, so E has more of a silvery green overtone with a nice gold. So I'll look at the back side as well. So this is E. The back side of E is also nice and clean. The ombre effect is very consistent. Let's look at the D on the back side. Here we are. This is a really nice deeper golden. And this one is the other side of D. And let's see, C. C has that beautiful ombre tone. And this is the back side of the C, which is also, wow, it's nice. Nice and clean. Nice and clean also. B. So this is B, the back side. And A. The first one here. Beautiful oval. And another beautiful oval here. So that is A, B, C, D, and E. And these are the golden pairs. Okay. And, ooh, so the last one here. So somebody was asking for a large. And there is one large pair that is here. And this is it. Let me put it off. Look how spectacular this one is. Gem luster pair. It's 15 to 16 millimeter. And wow. Look how beautiful and This is an enormous pearl, 15 to 16 millimeter. And look how blue they are and how clean. There are some dimples like a pinprick on this pearl right here, but look at the depth of this color. It is deep blue. Look, wow. I want to put it against my ear because this is a satisfying size for everybody. Anybody who likes large dangle earrings, it's calling you because this is true blue. It's true blue. Yeah, it's amazing luster. And to be able to pair such an organic shape it's hard to do. This must have been like hard to come by. But look how well the color matches. Look how well the luster matches too. This will be an excellent, excellent pair of earrings. And people will definitely know that it is a South Sea pearls because Akoyas will never get to this size. And it will be difficult for even Tahitians to do. So this is definitely a wow piece that the South Sea pearls are so good at doing. Yeah, this is what like South Sea is all about. It can get so large and it could also be super beautiful. Yeah, it is very drool worthy. Very drool worthy pearls. It is very dreamy. And not to worry, my necklace is coming up after one more pair to show. Yeah, this is truly a gorgeous blue pearl. And it'll go really well with the silver blue Akoyas that a lot of us bought last month. This one is a fun pair. So the next one I'm showing you is SP-8, another enormous one, but this is a button shape. So it has this kind of a flying saucer-like shape. Look at that. See, like it has that kind of fun shape on the side. And there is a little bump right there, but the color is fun. So one is a champagne gold-ish color, almost pistachio because I see such a strong silver green to it. And then the other side is a deeper blue, silver blue. It's fun. I don't know what I would do with this, guys, but it's a fun pair. We could make it into kind of a stud style. I might back it with like a lever backs so it'll hold its place really good, or it could be a dangle earrings if you find dangle earrings fun. So this is kind of a mismatched color, but the shape and the size is very similar, so it'll go well as a pair. Fun piece, right? Yeah, excellent luster on these. So the very last piece that I'm going to show, and before I talk about my necklace, so if you are bummed that you missed some of the live shows, so we have a VIP section on Pearl Paradise website. So if you go to Pearl Paradise, you can go under shop and you could go under VIP pearls. And it's meant to be very important pearls. And we have the Kasumi pearls, last chance or the second chance Kasumi pearls that are live on site that you can purchase for a limited amount of time. These pearls are going to go back to Kojima Pearl Company pretty soon. So you have this like limited time to go there and make your purchase. Takahashi pearls, they are also going to be up, and there are a few very special pearls that people decided to pass because they claimed other pieces. And so there are some gem grade pairs that are still going to be up. And Hillary says SP-5. SP-5. Which one is SP-5? Oh, A, B, and C, Hillary. Which one would you like? SP-5, we have A, B, and C. So if you need to see it again, I can show it to you again. But congratulations, Hillary. And Watcha says, I'm going to faint. Was that the blue, the big blue one that you saw? But anyway, so pearlparadise.com, VIP section. Please stay tuned. Takahashi pearls are not live yet, but it will be pretty soon. So there will be a second chance for people to, oh, Hillary got the A. Great. It's really nice color. I think you'll like it. So this A pair is going to you. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So A pair is going to you, Hillary. Congratulations. Hi, Gwen. Yes. So, yes, we do have this very small window of opportunity for anybody who missed it to go back and look at what is available. It's a small amount, but there is some available for purchase. And then afterwards, all of the pieces will be going back to Japan. And Gwen says SP7 is hers. SP7. SP7. Which one is SP7? Oh my goodness, Gwen. Let's take a look again, everybody. Congratulations. Wow. It is gorgeous, and you're getting SP22. Can we see SP22 together? Oh, yeah, I see it. Gwen, congratulations. These are going to you, SP22 and SP7. Or SP7, right? Yes, yes. Wow. Or no, Gwen says, I mean SC7. Oh.
There's no S.
SP or SL7?
SL.
SL7.
Wait, what?
SL7. Do we have SL7?
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on. Let me get that right for you. SL7. Oh, got it. Okay. All right. So, Gwen, you got the SL20. So this is number 22 right here. And you got SL7. Okay. I hope these are the right pearls that you claimed. So congratulations. Ooh, this is fun. You got the bicolor. This is a beautiful, beautiful, really beautiful colors. Okay, so this one and this one is Gwen. And oh yeah, I forgot. I got distracted. Okay. Yes, Ellen, he can make a few more. So if you like to make a purchase, let us know at support@Pearl Paradise, and then we can get some more in. Yeah. So this one is a very special champagne to white to golden multicolor Baroque South Sea strand. It is $6,200. It measures 17 3/4 with knots and clasp. The size is 12 to 15.5 millimeters. So 12 is where it starts. 15.5 is the bottom here. And I will show you in detail. So this is the very end of the clasp. And it is a beautiful color. There's some kind of a greenish golden color to dark gold. This is a beautiful way to kind of introduce golden into your collection when you're just getting into gold, because there is such a variation in the golden tones. And, you know, against your skin tone, you could really see which one is your favorite. So this is right around the middle. This one is the middle large pearl. And it has this off round drop like Baroque shape. So it's not quite free form Baroque. It has more of a drop shape. I love that there's some dark color, but then there's also this beautiful contrasting greenish golden as well. And to have this beautiful silvery white to champagne gold colors here. And that's the end right there. So it is clasped with a 14 karat yellow gold ball clasp, but we can also switch that to white gold if you prefer that way. And it is very satisfying, beautiful, lemony. Yes, there's lemony color as well. It goes really well with a lot of our skin tones. So yeah, this one is also available. And we have a couple more minutes left. And can you show the intense pistachio? Yes, I know it's already claimed, but we can drool it. And if Douglas is still here, he can tell us how pistachio these are. SL21. Janet is claiming SL21. Is that one still available? SL21. Oh, good. Oh. So before we go to that, Janet, congratulations. You claimed this one, SL21. It is the silver to green ombre color. This is the one that has this intense green blue at the bottom. Beautiful, beautiful pearl. Very large, 21.2 millimeter. So congratulations, Janet. Exquisite, beautiful, beautiful pearl. So I think you are going to really enjoy this size and color. It's really nice. Okay. And yes, look at the okay. So Ellen says, I know SL12 was claimed. Is that the ombre drop with gold at the bottom? SL12. Oh, SL12. So we're going to look for SL12. Oh, it's this one?
It's,
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is SL12 that everybody wants to see it again. So Ellen and Berna, this is the super green one or the super pistachio one. Isn't it a wild color? It's a great pearl. Thank you for being so consistent and sharp luster. I mean, good job, Pearl. This is so amazing. I'm sure the pearl farmers were gasping when they harvested this pearl. Yeah, it's truly insane. It's so strong. The color is so strong. And the next question is, could I see SL10 and 11 if not claimed? Yes, coming up. SL10 and 11. So this goes to the lucky person who claimed it, SL11. So Ellen, this pearl is SL11 right here. Can you brighten the light, please? SL11. And then, oh, let's put SL11 to the right, SL10 to the left. SL10 is the silver blue Baroque, $650. SL11 is also $650. They're both the same price. And it just depends on what color you're looking for. Is it more of this intense silver blue or this interesting mix of colors? So SL11 has a lot of silvery green, kind of a golden hue to it, and a deeper blue. So this has a variation of colors. Okay, and then next, Gwen would like to see SL24. So I'll show you that. If you have any, Ellen, more questions on these pearls, let us know. And I'll move this one. Or actually, it's SL11 and SL10. And Gwen, this one is SL24. SL24 is another of that amazing silver gold ombre. It's intense color. Yeah, we were talking about how it looks like a watercolor. It just, the greenish golden color is blending really well with the silver blue. So yeah, this one. And Amy, okay, so we're greenish pearls. So Bella Bar is looking for greenish. So this is one greenish pearl, the SL24, and the price is $1,120. So Bella Bar, this one is definitely one of the greens. I'm going to show you the next one is the SL14. Oh, this one is the Jordan's favorite. And this one too, it's an intense gold, but it's intense to me. It's like a green gold because of the silver blue that's underneath it. So this one is SL14. And it is for $900. And Gwen says SL24. So you're claiming 24? So Gwen, if you're claiming 24, congratulations. That one is going to you. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful pearl. And Bella Bar. So this one is for 900. Let's see another greenish. Oh. Another greenish that I would like to show you, and I can show it to you side by side. So this one is 14. And this one is number 1, SL-1. This has a silver and it's a champagne, but I also see a green halo to it. Can you see that? That kind of greenish color. I think the combination of silver and the gold make it kind of a greenish color, which is really interesting. I'm learning something new this time. So this is SL-1. And this one is $480. So Bella Bar, I would say the one that I just showed you in these two pieces, SL-1, SL-14, these are the most green that I see. Okay, next question is Suzanne. Will you list the unsold items after the live? Absolutely. Yes, we will. Okay, and then Amy says SB3E. Can I see SP3? SP3E. So SP3E is right here, Amy. And I'll show you around. So here's a twirl of SP3E, and SP3E is, what's the price on SP3E went? Jeremy, can you put SP3 out, please? Oh, there it is. SP3 is $385 a pair. $385 a pair. Let's take a look at the other side here. There's a dimple right there. So we have, with the SB3 series, we have A available, D, and E available. Okay. Let us know if you have further questions on them. And then Julia, could you possibly show the remaining 5 pairs, 5S pairs, if not claim, how much they are? What are the sizes? We'll show you the pairs, the small ones, I believe. Or was it the?
There's 2 SP5s.
SB5. Oh, okay, great. So SB5, we have 2 pairs available, and it's 11 to 12 millimeter. So this one is the B, SB5, 11 to 12, and it's $480 a pair. And just to kind of give you an idea of the size, it's 11.8 and 11.5 is the width for these. That's the B. And then C is 11.5 and 11.4. So this is the C. There we go. Yep. So SB5, B, SB5C. Okay. Anybody else have any other questions? There will be, so we will be listing the available items. Oh, be mine. Julia. So you're receiving this pair. This one over here. Beautiful. So congratulations, Julia. And Cora, may I see the golden earrings? I don't know the number. Yeah. SP6 is the golden. SP5 right there. Thank you. And I'll show you, Cora, one by one. So these are 12 to 13 millimeters. So that's A pair. It's more of an oval to egg shape. B is a little bit darker. C is more of an ombre. It starts out with a silvery color and then it gets dark. D is the, I was about to say goldest, but it's the deepest gold is what I mean. But it is the rich gold, goldest for the D. And then E is like a silvery, champagne, smooth, light gold. It's really beautiful. All of them is beautiful. If you are looking for more of an ombre style, my suggestion is either C or E. And then if you are looking for more of a consistent color, I would go with the A or the B. If you want the deepest color, I would go with the D. So D for deep. Thanks, Clint. Okay, so that's D. And then E. How much? They are $680 a pair. Oh, thank you. This was from my pearl ring was from the Akoya Keshi Live. And yes, how much is D? D is $680. Okay. I think we got everybody's comments and questions. So thank you so much, everybody. We will be listing the available items again on our Facebook comment section, I believe. And so you will be able to see them again. If you have any questions, support@pearlparadise.com would be a best place to go. And let's see. Can we do a custom order like your ring? You know, I can ask Maria what they have. I know this was an older production that they did a number of years ago. So if there is anything remaining, I can ask. Let us know what is your finger size, ring size is. Corey, thank you so much for joining. Everybody, thank you so much for joining. This has been a very special South Sea Baroque segment. There are going to be something super special coming up in another couple of weeks again, so stay tuned. If this is your first time tuning in, we do lives in-house in our studio, and we also go and visit places as well. So it's really fun. It's also educational. We talk a lot about how pearls are formed and how it's processed and produced and things like this. So it's a very fun community. And if you like to hear more about it, please go and sign up for our newsletter. That way you'll know when is our upcoming live events are. Patty, thank you for joining too. It's always good to have you. And everybody have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful new moon. And we will see you again soon. And have a lovely, lovely evening and maybe good morning for some of you. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.